Hey, good morning, everyone. Thank you for having me here. My name is Edwin. Actually, I am chasing the procurement side. So, I was working in the hotel for 20 years now, the same capacity. And currently, I was with Sofitel Kuala Lumpur Damansara Hotel from pre-opening team, yeah, and setting up the hotel from from the scratch right up to the opening, which I am dealing mostly to the kitchen people, front office, all departments. Yeah, as a manager, okay. Um, a manager role is huge, it's very huge, where you have to be very so-called. Uh, you must have empowerment to your downline. You must good. I'm not saying good. You must know how to solve problem because normally as a manager, the job task is to solve problem, not to run from the problem. So any challenges have to be taken seriously because even though you are back of the house, you are related. You are also part of the team for the guest satisfaction, right? So learn a lot in terms of throughout my manager position. I learn how to deal the character wise with people because different person different character. Because I'm dealing most of the every day is with the chef definitely and with the other managers. And then learn in terms of how to discipline myself, how to plan, how to be how to be to control yourself, you know, and everything. This one, which I never thought that. Like I learned is I become a talkative. I never talk. I am quiet, but this is what I learned throughout my education. Yeah. So actually, how you carry yourself as a manager is you have to be balanced, so called. When it comes to joke, you have to create environment. Especially, I have two staff, example, yeah, under me. So what I do is to create bonding with them. We have to mix with serious work and fun. Then you have an enjoyable environment with your staff actually. In terms of appearance, respect. We have to respect each other in the office, especially, and we listen to understand or open for any suggestion. And this is what I describe myself now. Yeah, in terms of behavior, yes, sometimes as a manager, you have to put a limitation of meaning in terms of joke. When it comes to serious, is we have to talk serious. Work is work, right? I will make sure my staff is very happy working with me. Any problem that they cannot solve, I have to be on top of the situation. So in meaning to say, they always been protected by the manager. That is how it's me. My roles as a manager is to ensure the satisfaction, meaning satisfaction to the internal and external guests. Meaning internal guest is where I'm dealing with departments. Challenge what I throughout my career, this is the challenge that you are asking. It's many challenges. challenge in terms of internal and external. Internal meaning is to deal with the your colleague, to deal with all these people, to all the department, especially because they are different characters. Some of them they may raise their voice. They're very fast, angry, because of stress. They want fast. Some of them just okay, no problem, happy-go-lucky, something like that. Training in terms of how to carry yourself. Everything is about hotel. How to greet people, how to make up, how to make everything. All is training. Also, they train you what is the brand, how to solve problem. Everything's training. Yes, they do. When you ask me how I train my staff, as I mentioned earlier, it's the same actually how I train. I explain. First and foremost, when I train my staff, I will always tell them, don't memorize things. You you will never learn. You must understand, then you know. That is how you train. I train the staff. Some staff, yes, they memorize, but they will never learn. So to understand, they will learn a lot. That's how I train staff. Yeah. How discipline and communication help operation to run? Explain scenario. Some more. Discipline and communication, as I told you just now, is important in this one. I tell you one scenario. Why discipline and communication is important. The scenario is like this. I will only. There's one chef. Is a very fast, high temper, right? Very high temper. So, in order to deal with this chef, you must have your own discipline yourself, because the chef is not easy to deal with. They will shout at you. There's one chef, they will shout at me. They say, why the stock didn't arrive? My function is coming already. Something like that. So it's like shouting, This is what happened to me before. So I said, I pulled the chef. I said, chef, I have informed you already. I informed your staff that the stock that you did is not available. Right? This is come to the communication, right? Delaying message, but unfortunately the staff never informed him. So he's shouting like mad, then telling me, why? I don't care, I want the stock because I need to cook. How can I cook without this item? So how I handle this is I talk in a nice way, give a respect, slow.